why her 8-month-old child drowns in the bathtub? To John Tretbar, reporter with stjosephpost.com. John, what happened?
Well, clearly an act of recklessness happened here, and neglect. The father, Shawn Winkfield-Maynaed, put his baby son in a bathtub full of water instead of changing his dirty diaper, and then he went to play the video game Call of Duty with his brother. An extended period of time later, and that's a matter of some dispute, he retrieved young Keon, obviously distraught, called 911 and began efforts to revive the child. There was a huge effort to save this child's life. First responders, paramedics, and police all made extensive efforts to resuscitate. The baby was transported to the local hospital, Heartland Regional Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead.
We are showing photos of the baby right now, and he is absolutely gorgeous. I heard John Tretbar say it's in dispute how long the father was playing video games. As a matter of fact, to Joshua Bachman, he is the defense attorney for the father, Shawn Winkfield-Maynaed, fairly well-known lawyer in that area. Joshua, thank you for being with us. Joshua joining us from St. Joseph. So how long was your client playing Call of Duty? 10 minutes or an hour?
Well, Nancy, thank you for having me. It is in dispute. Mr. Winkfield-Maynaed doesn't dispute that it could have been anything from 10 minutes to an hour. Our main contention was simply that it was not conclusive that it had to have been an hour. The autopsy report was going on the assumption of 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and that it could have been that short of a time or longer. There were two statements from Mr. Winkfield-Maynaed. The first one, he did indicate it could have been 10 minutes. The second one could have been as long as an hour. But the thing is, it just wasn't conclusive that it was an hour, but it could have been.
Well, Mr. Bachman, everybody with me is defense lawyer Joshua Bachman. Joshua, okay, how can he not know how long he played the game?
Well, clearly that would probably be eventually a best question for Mr. Winkfield-Maynaed, but obviously this is an incredibly tragic event. I know Mr. Winkfield-Maynaed was very distraught afterwards and why he was giving these statements. So it's understandable that he may have lost track of exactly how long it was.
Okay.
I mean, 5-10 minutes, that's too long already anyways.
With me, Joshua Bachman, defense lawyer in St. Joseph. Also with me, John Tretbar from St. Joseph. A stunning turn of events. The couple overjoyed when their baby boy, their first child, was born. But just 8 short months later, daddy's busy playing Call of Duty, and the child drowns all alone at 8 months. I don't know if you can even sit up at 8 months. Clark Goldband, what is Call of Duty?
Well, Nancy, let's start with some numbers. We're talking 100 million copies of this franchise has sold, and you see here behind
is that
me.
it in the background?
This is Call of Duty, as you can see back here on the screen. And what it is, it's a first-player role-playing action game. And there you are. You're in the military.
Just a little bit too excited, Clark.
You're in the military on the ground. And Nancy, here's what we've learned. We've learned that this suspect who pled guilty now said it took too long for his character to die.
Okay, hold on. Clark Goldband has just told me, and I want to confirm this with you, Joshua, that your client says that the reason he played so long was it took him too long for his character to die?
That is indeed the case. In the second later statement that my client gave, he did indeed say that he was playing the video game and that it took his character some time to die. But again, in the first statement, which was closer to the incident, he said no more than 10 minutes. But again,
Okay.
I assume
all right, Joshua, you're doing a great job in defending your client.